The next part of our story focuses on two names, Jennifer Seibert and Kimberly Kessler. Our Lana Harris explains how those two names belong to one woman.
Yeah, Nick, this case took a real turn when deputies revealed that the only suspect in this case is a woman who's been leading a double life under a fake identity. Now, we've learned tonight that she's actually from Pennsylvania. She's been all over the Northeast Florida, from Fernandina Beach to Yulee to St. Johns County to the Bartram Park area of Jacksonville. Again, she is a suspect in the disappearance. We're going to have the full story for you on our website, firstcoastnews.com. For now, in the studio, Lana Harris, First Coast News, on your side.